Alright, hey guys, Paxer, welcome back to another Pokemon Pocket video. As the title states, this is going to be a Gyarados EX deck showcase. We have the Mad Lad right here. Look at him posing for that YouTube thumbnail. Look at that mouth. Honestly, the more I look at this Pokemon, the more I really hope that they don't make like a life-size model of this, like Gardevoir. Yeah, dude, knowing the community, especially like how people react to Vaporeon, yeah, dude, this is gonna be, it's gonna be cursed. Like, remember when Typhlosion was cancelled? Apparently there was another water Pokemon that suffered a similar fate. Yeah, like the Typhlosion story, it was borderline fanfic. I don't remember the Pokemon, but yeah, if you know what happened to Typhlosion, you know. I'm not gonna explain it, but yeah, if you know, you know. Anyways, kind of digressing, but yeah, Gyarados is an amazing EX. Very meta. In my opinion, he's always been meta, and I remember when he was first leaked, not many people really liked him. But yeah, after he came out, he became instantly a monster, instantly a fan favorite. But yeah, if you guys don't know, Gyarados EX, here's this card right here. HP 180, his main attack Rampaging Whirlpool does 140, but also discards a random energy from among the energy attached to all Pokemon, so it has a chance of messing up your opponent as well as yourself, especially if you have an Origin form Palkia on the field. But ideally you want Gyarados out very late game, pretty much the last card on your field. But yeah, here's the deck right here. It's also in the bottom left if you guys are curious. I'll explain the card choices later on in this video during the battles. But yeah, if you guys are new to my channel, I make Pokemon Pocket content pretty much daily, really liking the game. With that being said, I consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss out on Pokemon Pocket content. But yeah, we're just gonna get right into the video. Again, if you guys are new to my channel, how these deck showcases usually work, there's gonna be at least 3 battles. For this video, the first battle is gonna be a solo battle just to get a little feel for this deck, and the next 2 are gonna be ranked PvP battles. And yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, here we are in our solo battle. We are going first. Yeah, this is against the Darkrai / Weavile EX deck. Again, relatively meta. I've seen Darkrai and Weavile a lot in high tier ranks. Okay, nice. We got Manaphy. But okay, this is pretty unfortunate because ideally, yeah, Manaphy in your active, Palkia and Magikarp in your bench. But this is not the worst scenario because again, we have basically all the cards we need right here. I feel like for this deck, Giant Cape is crucial because it really depends on who your opponent is using. Like if your opponent is using Hitmonlee does 30 damage to the bench Pokemon, pretty much one-shotting Magikarp. So yeah, Giant Cape helps. Save that Magikarp. We also have a Rita, so perfect healing. Same thing with Manaphy. Let's say Manaphy is in the front and your opponent either uses Carnivine or Skarmory. Yeah, your Manaphy is fucked unless he has a Giant Cape, so this is not too bad. This is pretty unfortunate, but yeah, we need to get either Misty or else it's going to be very slow. This is where the RNG comes in, because yeah, you don't have... You could add either Leaf, like 1 copy of Leaf, or some X-Speeds. But for now, if anything, this Palkia is basically cannon fodder. He's going to survive 2 more turns. Oh crap, actually, never mind. He might just die next turn. Oh yeah, knowing my luck, okay, yeah, perfect, amazing. Okay, he's going to die next turn. So we really need a Misty. Yeah, I gotta play this very smart. So for now, I'm just gonna give Magikarp an energy. This Palkia is probably gonna die, but this is fine. So next turn, we're just gonna sub in Manaphy and get some value with Manaphy. Hopefully we need to get Gyarados next turn. That would be very nice. Okay, so he didn't get Weavile, interesting. Palkia is on the brink of death. Okay, damn, okay, so for now, I'm just gonna keep on feeding the Magikarp because we need that Gyarados, man. That Gyarados is our trump card. For now, we're just gonna Giant Cape the Palkia so that Darkrai won't instantly kill him. Okay, this should be good. So Magikarp should be fully built in 2 turns. So yeah, this is very scary because he could instantly... He could have a Sabrina, and Sabrina will kind of mess us up, but this should be fine for now. Damn, he can't get a Weavile. But yeah, that's kind of overkill. Sneasel does kill Palkia. Damn, okay, this is pretty unfortunate. Honestly, I might Giant Cape this Manaphy right here. We still don't have a Gyarados. Again, 7 cards. Please, dude, I have a high chance to get Gyarados. I just need my boy. I could put down Palkia, but I feel like the smart choice is just to do this. Again, I don't really know much. Like, I don't know if he has Sabrina. He might have Sabrina, but I feel like this is perfect, especially in this scenario, because if this Manaphy dies, Palkia could be a liability, especially if he does Sabrina. So for now, I'm just gonna really, yeah, it's all up to Palkia, man. Sorry, not Palkia. Gyarados, come on, please. Oh crap. Okay, it doesn't matter, dude. Okay, the Giant Cape did not matter because he does sub in Darkrai. Please. Hard of cards, man. I basically won if I get a Gyarados. And if I don't, yeah, I lost. Professor's Research? Okay, I have a chance. I have a, what, 2 out of 6 chance? Please. Higher than that. Higher than that slightly. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Okay, I got both of them. Amazing. Okay, this is nice. This is when you start cooking. There's nothing he could do. There's really nothing he could do. If anything, if this is a ranked opponent, we'll see how this deck performs in ranked. From my experience, he's been pretty consistent, but if I was the opponent, I would probably Mars, kind of messing me up because, yeah, it doesn't even matter, dude. I have red. So if he Giant Capes, let's say that Darkrai, it would still be an insta-kill. So the only way he really wins is if he kills my Gyarados this turn, which is pretty like, yeah, it's pretty much impossible. Misty coming out just to say hi, but yeah, all we can do, but yeah, I'm just gonna, just to be flashy, I'm just gonna red, why not? Keep in mind, I wasn't really looking, but his ability, like as I said earlier, it has a chance to mess up your opponent's bench Pokemon. So let's say before I attacked, this Pokemon had 2 energy equipped. After Gyarados attacks, as a potential to remove 1 of the energy, completely messing up this Darkrai. But yeah, okay, this was pretty much GG. 160 damage. Let's see who, again, it's basically GG. Okay, it removes it from us. But again, it has a 33% chance to remove it from Darkrai. Alright, next battle. This is pretty good. We need to get either a Palkia or a Magikarp. Ideally, we'll see. Ideally both with that Professor's Research, but for now we're just gonna do this. Okay, so we do have 2 Palkias. Alright, we're just gonna do this for now. Yeah, this is pretty unfortunate because ideally you do want Palkia and Magikarp in the bench at this time. We do have Gyarados, so again, we just need that frickin' to appear for now. Yeah, I'll save the Giant Cape for later. Just gonna Moshiana Gift. Okay, Misty, please help me out, man. This would be a huge W if I can get this guy out basically as fast as possible. Ah, fuck, I just needed one energy. Pretty unfortunate, but right now, honestly, I might play this differently. Even though this is kind of like a Gyarados EX deck showcase, I'm going to showcase the potential of this deck even without Gyarados. So I'm going to primarily rely on the 2 Palkias. Okay, this isn't too bad. So I'm just going to do this. Alright, Manaphy taking a bit of damage. He did Giant Cape the Kakuna. Also, Sprigatito is out. Okay, I think we're at a very good position right here. So I'm just going to do this. Manaphy will go in the bench. And this is where RNG comes in. Again, yeah, this guy can do 120 if you can get lucky with the coin flips. And we have to kind of rely on that right now. So please. Okay, perfect. Okay, this is a huge W. Still scary because we have to rely on more coin flips later on. Yeah, this is why this Origin Form Palkia has a lot of potential. This guy can do amazing damage. And again, base damage 60, not too bad. Okay, damn. Team Rocket Grunt, kind of scary. Oh, crap. Okay. Not the worst. That Kakuna is also relatively scary because if he gets heads here, he doesn't. Okay, perfect. So my Pokemon isn't stunned. All right, this is nice. Okay, screw it. Might as well, dude. I'm going to Professor's Research. This is perfect, man. We're just going to go crazy with this guy. Magikarp, amazing. Okay, we're at a very... Oh my gosh, dude, look at this hand. Magikarp, Irida, Red, Misty. Okay, feed this Palkia, of course. Don't forget to do that. Okay, yeah, I could Giant Cape, but for now, this guy should survive until next turn. So I'm just going to do this. 60 damage. If I get heads, it's basically GG. There's nothing he could do. Damn, okay. This is kind of overkill. I'll be honest, this is pretty overkill. Sprigatito has to just try. He just has to try survive, but yeah, conceded. Yeah, we were just pretty much goated. And again, we primarily won that because of the RNG. Palkia requires a bit of RNG, but again, that's pretty much the water deck in a nutshell. Like, you could instantly win if you can be super consistent with Misty. Like, let's say, like, not in this deck, but Articuno Misty turn 1. If you get lucky, you can just one-shot your opponent, like, just like that. Our next battle, we are going first. Okay, against a Darkness deck. Alright. This is very interesting. We do have a Misty, so we could do amazing damage just turn 1. Okay, interesting. I have 2 choices right here. I could either trust in the Professor or trust in the Misty. Now, yeah, I probably should trust in the Professor, but for now, I feel like I get more value trusting the Misty. So please, Misty, if Misty pops off, I basically won. Like, if this Palkia gets built right now, it's basically game over. There's really nothing you could do. I need 3, give me 3 heads, please. Okay, first heads? Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, is this guy gonna concede? No. I'm just gonna do, can I get another heads as well? No, okay, this is perfect because, okay, this is insanely huge. This is why, oh gosh, dude, I feel bad for this guy. Water decks are extremely, like, annoying to go against because of Misty. Because if Misty helps you, yeah, look at that. Also, this is like the best, okay, this was not staged. In my previous battle, at the end, I did talk about, yeah, how like Misty could win you the game. I don't want to jinx it, but there's a high chance that I do win. Like, there's really nothing he could do. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. This is... Oh, gosh, I feel bad for this guy. Especially if I get heads right now. If I get a heads right now... Gosh, dude, I feel the pain. I really do feel the pain. This happened to me a lot. Okay, I didn't get a heads. This Darkrai will survive one more turn. Okay, he could still win this. If he has a Dawn, This is crazy. But we're still at a huge advantage. Okay, he didn't Dawn. Okay, he Professor researched. But if he Dawned right there, Darkrai could have been fully built, killed his Palkia. It would have set us back a ton, but this is perfect. Alright, so our next turn is keep on building this Gyarados. Trust in the Gyarados. The Darkrai, no matter what, is dead. Pretty straightforward stuff. Okay, he does Mars. But we do, okay, red. That's the only card that really mattered. So we do still have red. Misty? Sure, why not? But it doesn't really matter because, okay, Palkia is dead, but there's really nothing he could do. Okay, why not? Yeah, I might as well just maximize this. Misty, do whatever. I don't really care. You helped me out a lot already. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll definitely take it. So he's, okay, actually we kind of needed that. Actually, no, it's fine. So this Palkia is dead next turn, but nothing can really one-shot this Gyarados. So I do that, doing a ton of damage to Giratina. Keep in mind, next turn he did Mars. I only have one card, man. There's no way he Marses me again, right? Because no matter what he does next turn, Gyarados one-shots. Also, I'll be honest, that Misty giving me one more energy, if he Sabrina's right now, that could have messed me up. But that Sabrina, yeah, it helps me. Even if he Sabrina's, I have basically Gyarados at full health, but it doesn't even matter. Okay, yeah, interesting. He does leave? He's trying to stall, but again, he doesn't know I have red. I feel bad for him because, yeah, this game, dude, this is a prime example of going against a water deck because really, there's nothing he could do, man. Misty gave me insane luck. Mars gave me insane luck as well because, I mean, yeah, I got the red. I had, what, 9, 10 cards at the time, but of course, I only have one copy of red and I get red. Yeah, it's GG. Is he gonna concede? He's not. He's just, this guy is fuming right now. Rekeat 0, I'm sorry, man. I feel so nasty using this deck because it is very like luck dependent, and I just got so lucky this game. But yeah, that was the Gyarados EX deck showcase again, along with Palkia. Palkia is an amazing contender as well. Like, yeah, Gyarados is amazing, but Palkia is a definition of a water card. To do maximum damage, you need to get heads, and that 120 damage could determine if you're gonna win or lose. Very similar to Executor EX. But in my opinion, at least from my experience, this guy's been far more consistent. Like if you see my previous videos, Executor, yeah, that guy is a fucking prick. That guy deserves to be just burnt down, made into scrambled eggs, because I just can't, I don't know. It's just me personally, my experience. He's always gotten tails, whereas this guy, he gets heads when it matters. And yeah, as you can see, a lot of potential. And of course, Misty. Yeah, Misty, yeah, you're gonna like her or hate her. After that battle, yeah, she's totally worth it. But yeah, overall, that's the deck. I would rate it probably, I would say S-. I don't think it's very inconsistent at times. Because this deck has, like, you have Manaphy, like, Manaphy's nice, but if you can't get Manaphy out, this deck relies heavily on Misty. And in the current meta right now, the meta kind of prioritizes on like fast-paced battles, pretty much getting your Pokemon built out as fast as possible. And if you can't get Manaphy turn 1 or get unlucky with Misty, then you pretty much lost. But with that being said, yeah, a lot of potential. That's why I give it S-. I would rank it S if it was more consistent. But yeah, that's the deck showcase. Hope you guys found this enjoyable and entertaining. My voice is currently dying. Recorded 2 videos in a row. Kind of sticking to this format, trying to get into a format when it comes to recording videos and getting out videos in a timely manner. But yeah, with that being said, I consider liking, subscribing, really liking this game, even though I feel like dying right now. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.